Welcome back. Thrilled to be with you on MLB Network from Studio 21. Lauren Shahadi, Melanie Newman, Carlos Pena, and we love a good story around here. Yeah, we do. How about this? Two women set to square off for the very first time down in Double A. It's happening later today. One on the mound, the other at the plate and in the field. What a cool dynamic, Mel. We're really excited.
This is really cool. We've obviously been documenting this for so long now, following these two, the chance that this might happen. And what's neat about it is their professional history goes back, but their friendship is even longer than that. We're not quite yet at that Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout matchup, but it could get there. But I know you know a thing or two about what it means to just be a little more personal when you're seeing someone.
Yeah, so look, you try to make things just as normal as possible. You're like, look, it's just like when we were Little League. But no, okay? Your competitive drive is just going to be out there. You want to show that you're better than your friend. Yeah, it's going to be friendly, but I know in the back of their minds, they want to beat each other.
Friendly with a side of competition, right?
Live from the world-renowned Ship It Stadium, we bring you Double-A baseball from the Eastern League. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Hartford Yard Goats. The stands are full today, as you would expect. An eager crowd ready to witness the first two female players in the history of Double-A baseball facing off. Of course, it's far from the first time these two have gone head-to-head in their young lives. Their bond is such that they'll both tell you that they've had each other's backs throughout this entire amazing journey, and they'll continue to do so today. We'll be back to get this one started after. This. We are nearly ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Samantha Taylor, taking the mound today, part of the amazing story everyone is talking about. This isn't her first start of the season, but you have to think this one means just a little bit more, as she'll be pitching against her lifelong friend that she's climbed through the ranks with. I can't wait to see the way this historic game unfolds. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Marcelo Meyer. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Trying to bunt for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. And here is Alan Castro. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Ball inside.
One out and the base is empty.
Yeah.
And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. Lewis, getting ready to hit.
Lewis.
That's an uncharacteristic chase. She usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. That clips the corner. Fly to left. Tracks it down for the out. And now, Blaze Jordan, 2 hits in last night's game. Right through there for a strike. Castro leading off first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Strike in there. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Gets him swinging. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively too.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Ground ball to short. Over to first.
He's out.
Now 1 out. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Tyler McDonough. McDonough making the start in right, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2021. Off the mark there. Ball 1. The 1-1, and they look down to first. Umpire Woody Keller says that's a swing. Just off the outside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. To third. And that's a fair ball. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Luis Ravello. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked pretty off balance that time.
No ball.
Not sure
2
what
strikes.
was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The strikeout there. And now 2 away. Man on at first. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Miguel Blaze. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one in for a strike. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got into position quickly and a rocket down to second base to end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Now at the dish, Miguel Blaze.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's a high chopper. Throw to first in time. Abram Liendo digs in now. Too much swing and miss at the plate recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1 offering.
Ball. That's a ball low.
There's a strike.
2-2.
Swings and misses. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, high fly ball to center field.
I go.
And that'll do it. Top of the fourth inning with the Sea Dogs at the dish. Alan Castro now at the plate.
No, that's out. Here, what? Ball. 2-1.
Next one's fouled back. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Mia Lewis. And that one fouled off. The Yard Goats leading by 3. Top half of the fourth.
No, ball.
On the ground to short. Torres. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Blaze Jordan.
Hack.
Pops this one up on the way over.
I got it.
Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. No runs. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Mark Colesberry. Colesberry, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017.
Ball. Hee-ha!
Next pitch in for a strike. On the ground, right side, Hill. Whips it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Tyler McDonough will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Right side, Hira. Takes it to the bag alone. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Base is empty with 2 out. And now it's going to be Luis Ravello. First at bat was a strikeout. High fly ball towards left center. And that's that. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Miguel Blaze. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1-0. Nope,
This patient
ball.
approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage.
Hee-haw!
That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. 2-1 now. Nice
That
eye
missed.
right
That's a
there.
ball.
No reason to get over-aggressive in this
3-1.
3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Pitch is in there. Full count now. That was one you'll want
Count's
back right in the heart of the zone. Gotta punish that. Got the batter swinging. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. That goes to show you the kind of confidence she has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2. Now up, Abram Liendo. Struck out swinging in the first AB. That misses.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
That's a
3.
strikeout looking. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. We head back to the top of the lineup. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Marcelo Meyer. The
That's a
skipper
ball.
needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them.
Hey.
That's some great arm action from her to sell the
1-1.
changeup.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch,
Yeah.
in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Gloves it. In plenty of time to first. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Make it 6. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Alan Castro.
Ball. That's low.
On the ground to the left, Torres. And just
in there.
beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. It's an infield hit, but that's certainly not his fault out there at shortstop. He played the ball perfectly, but with the speed coming off the line, it was always going to be hard to get the out. Digging in,
Good.
Mia Lewis. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She swings and fouls one off. They're running out of opportunities in this one, so with the leadoff man aboard, they need to make sure they capitalize on this chance. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Blaze Jordan. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Strike 2. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Out number 2. So digging in, Mark Colesberry.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Hey.
What a filthy splitter she has. That thing
1-1.
dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Check swing, went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
set down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks. Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Antoine Kelly pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Taylor with 9 batters in 7 innings without allowing any earned runs. You can bet the rest of the team will give her some props for how she went out there and battled for him. That's a great way to help your team come out on top. Samantha Taylor, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Somerset Patriots. Welcome back. And on the hill, the lefty, Samantha Taylor. Here's the book on her. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, she's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if she only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Stepping in, Roderick Arias. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through it. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. This one's smoked out to left. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Tiedemann. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Just off the inside corner. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for her down the line. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Base is empty with 2 out. TJ Rumfield, the next to hit. Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now. The other way. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. First frame of the night behind us. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Hardman measures 6'2", 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the 2nd. Next up for the Patriots, Christopher Familia. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Jace Avina. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. In the air to left center. That gets down for a hit. So digging in, Kiko Romero. Checked at the first pitch, looked to third, offered at it, that's a strike.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action here. And swing and miss.
1 ball.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-handed batter waiting. Not close with that one. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. So one hit. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Patriots, Garrett Martin. Change up on the corner at the knees.
0-1.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. Puts this one in the air down the line. Snags it on the run. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield fence. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it for the strikeout. Out number 2. We head back to the top of the lineup. Roderick Arias will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike. And that's in there at the knees. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Welcome back. The Patriots at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The third baseman.
Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Now a flare off the bat and foul ball. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, TJ Rumfield, 0 for 1. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And that's outside.
1-1.
Ground ball, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Hardman.
Base is empty with 2 out. Tyler Hardman getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. And that catches the low inside corner. Good heater.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swings through it for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Patriots batting. Familia measures 5'10", 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. What a filthy splitter she has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron, and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. So digging in, Jace Avina, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Cut on and missed. 0-1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Kiko Romero. Struck out swinging the first time. She's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for her. It's the Large Lad Burgers Big Inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Fly ball out to center.
I got it.
And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Omar Martinez. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got it. Now 2 away. My goodness, that's a devastating bit of late movement on that pitch. Coming down and into the lefty, usually a dangerous place to throw one, and then the bottom just falls out. Great execution. Arias, in the box again, takes a strike. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Thompson has this one sized up, and that's the end of the inning. So another good inning on the... Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Josh Tiedemann. Slice down the right side. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike.
Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, TJ Rumfield. That catches the zone for a strike.
No ball.
The
1 strike.
Patriots with plenty of ground to make up. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Tyler Hardman now at the plate, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yes.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Justice has been very good against lefties. Taylor pitched 7 scoreless innings and had double-digit strikeouts. Samantha Taylor brings an electric energy to every game, making her a fan favorite and a formidable opponent on the hill. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Somerset Patriots. We'll be back to get this one started after this. We're back here at the ballpark. And on the mound now, Samantha Taylor. A lot of that strikeout ability comes from her excellent fastball. She spots it well around the zone, and when it's got some late life going, she can really pile up the punch-outs. She'll have to work to limit the pitch count, though, since strikeout pitchers aren't always the most efficient. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got it. There's one down. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting second, the third baseman, Josh Tiedemann.
Digging in for the Patriots, Josh Tiedemann.
Ball.
And the count 1-2. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. TJ Rumfield, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball.
There's a strike. Fastball on the corner at the knees, and that's a strike.
2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The left-handed batter waits. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. An inning in the book. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? This is a growth opportunity for a young pitcher. She thought it should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but she didn't get the call. And now she has to adjust to the ump's zone. Show your maturity here, you may get that call later on. Ground ball to second base. Whips it to first, and there's one out.
Batting fifth,
Christopher Familia getting ready to hit. Great deception on the first pitch changeup. The arm action fooled the batter, and the pitcher stole a strike. Comes up empty, strike two. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Got the batter swinging. Already two gone in the home half of the second inning. Jesus Rodriguez, the next to hit. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Rodriguez measures 5'10", the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he's a native of Venezuela. Here's a fly to left. Hinchman.
That's fine. I got it.
And that's that. We've played 2 innings. We're all tied, 0-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Kiko Romero. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. This one in the air to right, going back pretty deep. Out number 1 on the grab. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather.
Ball.
1 out and the base is empty.
Two and out.
He swings and fouls one off. This one is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. Garrett Martin now at the plate. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the 3rd. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. That keeps the inning going. Batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Roderick Arias. First at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. Welcome back. The Patriots at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman, Cheetah Man.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Spooky sights around Somerset County, including the big hairy man. Written up in a local newspaper in 1991, supposedly he stands 8 feet tall. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Now here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, TJ Rumfield. No hits in the shutout last night.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Struck out swinging. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Tyler Hardman will hit next. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Out on the mound, she's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, she's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and she's not missing the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, that's a K. 3 up and 3 down. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Patriots batting.
Patriots, the left fielder, Christopher.
Ball 1.
Tied up inside with that one.
1-1.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Nice job to work both sides of the plate. She's got this hitter inside conscious now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. And here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. Really putting the ball where she wants it to go. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kiko Romero. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
Spencer. Yo.
Ball, that's too high.
What a filthy splitter she has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron, and there was a magnet in front of home plate.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Martin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
1 out and the base is empty. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Arias, in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
That ball's foul.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Josh Tiedemann. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. She's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no run. A new arm into the game, the righty, Evan Justice. Trying to strand the runner at second. Taylor threw 6 shutout innings and notched double-digit strikeouts.